Hi friends, I hope you're all doing well. July this year I had the opportunity to attend AVCon, which is Adelaide's biggest anime and gaming convention, and I got to go to Adelaide for the first time and AVCon for the first time, and I had a really good time. I was invited to AVCon as a content creator and I'm very grateful, so thank you AVCon for having me along. It was a really great experience and I can't wait to come again next year. I spent a lot of time during the convention weekend interviewing some devs, some indie devs who have made some really fantastic games, and this video is just 3 of my favorites from the weekend. I apologize in advance, the audio is a little bit funky in some places. I had to do a little bit of editing to try and make it sound better, so hopefully it is listenable, but I will be in the market for getting some new microphones before some of my next conventions. So I hope you enjoy regardless, and thank you so much for watching.
First of all, who are you?
I'm Chad. How you going?
Nice
I'm
to
Chad,
meet you.
the cat herder.
The cat herder?
Yeah, I herd all the cats in the studio. Or production director if you want to be boring.
Amazing. And how many cats have you got in the studio?
4.
4?
Yeah. So there's Eli and Dan. They're my co-founders in the studio. And we have 2 new programmers who have come on recently that are like super part-time, but they help. That's Adam and Matt. So,
Awesome.
Yeah. Plus also the cats are like everywhere. They're like everybody I talk to about the game. Creators and publishers and investors and platforms and everyone. So I do like basically the business stuff.
Does that make me a cat now?
Yes. Do you want to be a cat?
Incredible. I'd love to be a cat. So tell me about your game.
Yeah, End of Ember is like an Isaac-like, is what we're saying. So it's a little bit like Binding of Isaac in its gameplay, but it has a unique art style. And it's a horror comedy game where Ember wakes up on her birthday and is accidentally sent to hell. So she finds herself in hell and then has to destroy all kinds of weird, gross enemies.
Depending on who you are, that could be a very fun birthday gift. Some people might like that.
Well, you know, she's happy.
Yeah,
she
looks like she's having a great time.
She does have fun.
So maybe it's exactly what she wished for.
Yeah, it's true.
I'd love to know, what makes End of Ember unique?
So I think really what we're trying to do, Dan's the creative director, it's really like off the wall and over the top and just like weird, you know? What we're really going for, what he's really going for is like comedy. So there's not actually heaps of comedy in video games, which is weird because games are supposed to be like fun and like, you know, like really like that. So we're just trying to make people laugh, just trying to make people go, oh my God, I can't believe they did that. So probably off the wall, over the top is what makes it different. Yeah.
Well, from what I've seen, the gameplay is very gory, but it's very colourful as well. Was there sort of like a creative direction
Absolutely.
that you wanted to take with the game to make it?
Yeah, for sure. So it's all Dan, and he's an illustrator, and he's been an illustrator for about 15 years doing children's illustrated books.
Oh.
So for example, he's the illustrator for Hot Dog, the Armdo Hot Dog series.
Oh wow, really?
Yeah, which is so he's used to doing like super cute, wholesome sort of stuff. So that's his kind of background. But he's also for his whole life been a massive fan of horror. So he's gone the cute and gory together. That's the overall visual direction.
That's one of my favorite combos, like the cute and the creepy together.
Because there's this dissonance, right? Yeah. So it's like you kind of go cute, which that kind of dissonance creates a comedic effect as well. That's what makes it funny.
For sure, I love that.
Yeah.
Awesome. I'd also love to know, could you describe End of Ember in one word for me?
Maximalist.
Maximalist.
Yeah, so you know,
I like it.
Not that.
The opposite.
Yeah. So
I love that.
Yeah, I just came across that this week. So
amazing. Well, the game looks super fun.
Yeah.
I've had a look at some people playing it this morning. I've had a look at the Steam page as well, so it looks great. I'm very excited. Do you have a release date set for End of Ember?
Next year, probably. We are hoping to, because you can play it on Steam at the moment. It's on Steam playtest. So it's still in alpha mode. Mm-hmm. So there are some bugs and there's some things that are not perfect about it. But it's free to play just via Steam playtest on Steam. And then we hope to have a demo later this year, like a full demo. Mm-hmm. And then next year for a full release. So
amazing.
That's the plan.
Beautiful. Well, look out for that next year, End of Ember.
Oh, hello.
Who are you?
Who am I? My name's Aiden. I'm the creative director for Catalyst Games, and we're working on a game called Dungeons and Dining Tables.
Amazing. Well, tell me a little bit about Dungeons and Dining Tables.
Sure. So, Dungeons and Dining Tables is a cozy RPG. So you delve dungeons to collect rare pieces of furniture. You take that furniture back to your house to decorate, and then the cozier your house is, the higher your stats are. So you can collect a legendary couch of maximum health, and you get extra health points. Or a bookshelf of speed, and you move really fast, and all that sort of stuff.
Amazing. And in a world with so many cozy games, what makes your game unique?
Probably the mechanics around the furniture. So rather than your standard equipment loadout, like you would have in like a standard ARPG, you're basically collecting furniture for your house and the house of your townspeople. So all the furniture has the stats, and the more furniture you put in your house, the more stats you have.
Amazing. And do the stats for the entire town sort of pool together?
Yeah, essentially. So all of the stats for the player live in the player house, but then each of the NPCs is a different kind of shop or skill or something like that, and so all of their points add up to make those levels higher as well.
Amazing. I'd love for you to describe your game to me in just one word.
In just one word, I think the word would have to be whimsical.
Whimsical.
Whimsical, yes.
I love that. And your little axolotl character, he's very cute. What inspired the axolotl as the main character?
It's actually a really interesting story. So we didn't start with an axolotl. We actually started with a fox, because everybody knows foxes get in trouble. But we decided probably about 6 months in, we were kind of like, you know what, actually foxes are a little bit boring. Everybody does foxes. So we played around with the idea for a little bit. We're trying to figure out what we wanted. We knew we wanted something that had like big hair or big ears or something like that. We went through a bunch of different ideas. We had like a mouse character at one stage. We had this like weird hairless cat character at one stage, but it wasn't the vibe at all. And then we ended up on the axolotl. So we modeled it, we rigged it up, we put it in the game, and then we ended up going to PAX that year with our prototype, and like 6 other axolotl games all released around that time as well.
Wow.
So we were like, look, we're not the trendsetter, but at least the market's valid.
Amazing. And does Dungeons and Dining Tables have a release date?
Yes, but no. Yes, as an indie studio, we try not to put a hard deadline on stuff, just because we want to make it really, really beautiful. We want to make sure that it works. So probably sometime next year. That being said, we do have a demo that's going to be coming out in the next few months, hopefully, as long as everything's all good. So watch out for that.
Awesome. Well, have a look on Steam. Make sure you wishlist the game.
Yes, please wishlist the game.
I think it's going to be really fun. It looks super cute. I did get to play a little bit of the game. I think it's definitely one to look out for all of you cozy peeps. Amazing.
Absolutely.
Well, thank you so much.
Awesome. Thank you.
It was lovely to meet you.
Yeah, you too.
Good luck with the rest of the con.
Thank you very much.
Who are you?
I'm Kai, Coyote Games.
Nice to meet you.
Good to meet you too, thank you.
And what do you do?
Well, I'm the developer and solo dev
Amazing.
for Scourge of the Reptiles, which is the game that is right behind me here at AVCon.
Tell me a little bit about Scourge of Reptiles.
Okay, so a meteor lands on the planet and it basically grants powers to the dinosaurs and accelerates humans into being sentient beings. So they're all on the planet at once. Humans, dinosaurs, monsters, magical powers and wizards and everything.
Amazing. Sounds very interesting.
Yeah.
I'd love to know what makes Scourge of Reptiles unique. What stands apart from all the other games?
Well, as far as I know, there is no other prehistoric role-playing games. So it's basically the only one that I know of.
So you've just claimed the market.
Yeah, I've got the entire niche myself.
Amazing.
Prehistoric role-playing games, me.
And you said before that you would sort of harken the style to the OG Baldur's Gate.
Yeah, that's right, yeah. So there's a variety of kind of isometric games that were really popular in the mid-90s, your Heroes of Might and Magic, your Diablo, your Baldur's Gate, your Fallout. Those particular games are the type of games that I wanted to try and nail in my design and my art look. But yeah, original Baldur's Gate is the one that is the biggest inspiration on the game design itself.
Amazing.
With the party-based, turn-based combat and all that stuff.
Is there any dinosaur taming at all, or are they
Absolutely.
just the enemies?
Well, you can ride the dinosaurs into battle, and we're talking like big dinosaurs too, the biggest ones with the biggest teeth. And typically when you ride a dinosaur, you're in a good place because you've got a good friend who you can rely on to get you into battle fast and also bite your enemies.
Amazing. I'd love for you to describe your game for me in just one word.
Dinosaurs.
Dinosaurs. Amazing. All right,
Thanks.
I'm sold.
No
Being able
worries.
to ride a T-Rex into battle,
Yeah.
I think that would be pretty fun.
Yeah.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much for your time.
No problems, thank you.
Is your game available to play?
Not
Do
yet.
you have a release date?
Release date will be early next year.
Early next year.
So it's about 8-9 months away, but there'll be a demo at the start of next year.
Amazing.
Yeah, a demo
All
on
right.
Steam.
Well, if you like
Yeah.
dinosaurs and you like old style RPG games, make sure you wishlist this one because
Check it out,
I think it's
retro.
Pretty fun. Awesome.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for your time.
No probs.
I appreciate it.